Hello, this is Myra Elaine on the Buying Space channel. Today I'm continuing my series in the book of Psalm. I'm in Psalm 123, a song of accents. I lift up my eyes to you who sit enthroned in heaven. As the eyes of slaves look upon the hand of the master, as the eyes of a female slave look to the hand of her mistress, so our eyes look to the Lord our God, till he shows us his mercy. Have mercy on us, God, Lord, have mercy on us, for we have endured no end of contempt. We have endured no end of ridicule from the arrogant, of contempt from the proud. Do we live with arrogance and contempt in our society? Absolutely. Everybody with a cell phone has become a narcissist, and that's what it seems like. That's what it seems like. And anybody at any moment, the people you don't even know, you just go into a chat room and you get stabbed in the back with arrogance, with pride, with contempt of the other person. Human beings are like that. They have to make themselves feel better. Many of them, many people out there on the internet have to make themselves feel better by putting other people down. Their way of life, their hairline, just any little thing that they will use. And it's kind of telling, people that do that to other people, it's really telling, because what that means is that person has what I would call an inferiority complex. Because in order to make themselves feel good, they have to show or demonstrate they're better than somebody else. And they say familiarity breeds contempt. So you're in touch with someone like this, or someone in this like that is in your circle. On the YouTubes or on Facebook, you're in business, you've put yourself out there, you put yourself out there as a creator, and so people get to know things about you. So they say things about what they know about you or what they think they know about you. So it's just a constant contemptuous situation. And even in social groups, you go to the same social group over and over and over, and those people that appeared to be nice to start with end up not being so nice. So what do we do as Christians? Sometimes those other people are Christians. And what do you do about that? Psalm 23 is an excellent prayer, because it says, I lift my eyes up to you who sitteth enthralled in heaven. So we keep our eyes on God. We keep a close relationship with God. We pray. And we know where the opinions of those other people that are being arrogant, that are being contemptuous, are coming from. Because they're not coming from God. Even if those people are Christians, what they're doing to other human beings to make themselves feel good is evil. I just read in my gospel readings about Jesus going to a dinner with the Pharisees. He was going to dine with those people that were trying to destroy him. And while he was there, he taught them some table manners. He told them parables about when to have banquets and when not to have banquets and who to have them for. And when you get there, how you're supposed to behave. He was giving them lessons that they needed to know out of love, even though they were contemptuous towards him, even though they were arrogant, and even though he was the Son of God, and they were treating him like he was an outlaw. He was threatening their status quo. So even Jesus, when he was working his way through life, had to deal with people like that were like that towards him. And their ultimate goal was to murder him. But he gracefully went to their dinner, healed a man with dropsy in front of their eyes, and told them about themselves in a very polite way. He taught them a lesson. He said things in ways that they couldn't argue with it, the way he said it. Of course, Jesus is God. Jesus was God then. Jesus was God before he was born. And we need to focus when we are having problems like that to the example of Jesus Christ, and also to God the Father, and be led by the Holy Spirit. So the answer is always God. No matter what your problem, what is the way out of this? God. And I'll tell you that even if you don't get any relief from that stress, from the world, your faith in God will give you relief. Your prayers will give you hope. And that's how to live through life. Because it's not easy. And pressures of life are not going to get any easier as you age. In fact, they get harder. And then on top of that, because you are aged, nobody wants to listen to you. Less and less. Our society worships beauty and youth. So by the time you figure things out, people are going to stop listening to you. And if you're listening to this and you're young, please don't stop listening to people because they've gotten older. You will be missing the point. Because with age usually comes wisdom. Sometimes it doesn't. But listen to people. No matter how they look. No matter what their age. Listen. I mean, you always can say, nope, I don't like that. That's malarkey. And, swipe left. We live in a swipe left type of world. And that's fine. But stop and listen for a minute before you decide to move on, because you might find that one person that would be a good counselor to you, that maybe you need to hear what they are saying. And maybe they're only saying what you need to hear one day, and maybe they're saying what you need to hear every day. You just don't know if you don't listen. It's like people say, well, that won't work, and so they don't even try it. Well, how do you know it won't work unless you do try it? And yes, everything you do in life, you are going to have people that are arrogant that are going to tell you you're going to fail. People that are contemptuous towards you. No matter what, you're going to have that. Whether you're Christian, non-Christian, whether you're an atheist, whether you're Buddhist, no matter who you are, you're going to have people around you because it's human nature to be competitive. And some people overcome that, and some people never understand and continue to stab people in the back because they think it's going to get them ahead. Oh, it doesn't. It just makes people go away, actually. The truth of the matter. So be nice to everybody. Be kind. Don't be competitive. There's no trophy at the end of the day, unless there is. I mean, if you're in a car race, yeah, that's a competition. If you're in the Olympics, yes, that's a competition. But out here in everyday life, there's no reason to stab people in the back. There's no reason to make statements to make yourself look better by putting them down. There's no love, hope, or faith in any of that. Do you want to live that way, like your whole life is a contest and you're competing with no reward? Just, the little ego stroke you get when you do it? There are other ways to build yourself up, and it's called building other people up. I hope you've listened, and all of you have a wonderful and blessed day.